Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sentai22 here. How you guys all doing? Bringing you kind of a little mini review. I understand, yes, my camera quality is a little bit not so great just because I'm a little busy at the moment, so I'm just trying to upload this as much as possible. And also, of course, I just got this yesterday. So you guys probably saw the video of my rant with Toys R Us. So, but yeah, I finally got him, the Legacy Dragonzord. I mean, wow, this thing looks very, very beautiful. I mean, just look at this thing. It almost looks like the actual suit Dragonzord from the TV show, as well as the Sentai Dragon Caesar. Very, very nice. I mean, I can guarantee a lot of these will pop up on Yahoo Auction Japan, which I think they already did. But yeah. But anyway, just give you a little bit of a history on this thing. For those of you who don't know, before Saban reacquired the Power Ranger franchise, it was still in charge of Disney. Disney was airing the revision of Mighty Morphin. Of course, there was a toy line that came out at the time. They came up with the figures, as well as the as we call it, the 2010 Megazord, also known as the Legacy Megazord. But the 2010, of course, is more plastic and not all die-cast. But but there was rumors at the time that there was going to release a 2010 Dragonzord. Unfortunately, that never came to be because, of course, Disney was losing a lot of interest. But thankfully, Saban saved the series from being obscured, and it took us a long while. I mean, there was rumored that the Dragonzord was going to be released in 2012, but unfortunately that never happened. But thank goodness it got released this year, and as you can see, wow, this thing looks fantastic. I mean, look, instead of of course, the usual stickers that the original had, you got everything is all painted in, which I think is awesome. Very, very nice. Definitely a lot better. And of course, you got the articulated tail. The original did not have that, which I think it's pretty cool. That adds really awesome, you could say, tail posing. Really cool. Nice, nice. You can even do that if you want. Whoosh. Very, very nice. And of course, you get the more detailed, show-accurate Dragonzord hands. Very nice. You got the more kind of the casual, like, when you see the Dragonzord, the Dragonzord's hands are more often like that than the usual, kind of the, I don't know how do I describe it, but when the hands are straightened out in order to form like the finger guns, if you will. Finger guns of doom, as I like to call it. So, and of course, man, look at that. Very, very nice. Oh, and by the way, there's not lights. It's just that the light is reflecting off of the out of the Dragonzord's eyes, as you can see. Very, very cool. Now, of course, there was a lot of things that it did not put, like in the original. As you guys probably know, there's no electronic lights, but that's okay. I mean, I would figure they would have done that just for cost reasons. I bet you if they would have put the electronic function, it would have cost even more, probably around $150. But thank goodness it didn't came to be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that when the Legacy Titanus comes out, I really doubt that it will have the moving gimmick from the original, the auto function, the auto moving feature in the Titanus. So, but yeah, very, very cool. Besides, of course, I forgot to mention the Dragonzord's hands. You also get the other hands, as I mentioned before. You get the finger guns, of course, which is pretty awesome, which you can do. I like him. But I like him like this. That looks just as cool. Very, very cool. And just to give you guys a comparison, I'm going to put it right next to the original OG, the original Dragonzord. Now, as you can see, this is definitely a lot better than the original. I apologize for the dust in here, but yeah, definitely a lot better. The new one is definitely a lot better than the original, even though, you know, the original has a lot of the features that the new one doesn't. But that's okay. I mean, the more sleeker look of it does make up for it, which I think is awesome. But, you know, the unfortunate downside of this is that I checked on eBay, and the original Dragonzord is going down in value just because a lot of people are buying this. Now, here are, you could say, the downsides of it. For one thing, this right here, the Dragonzord head fin. Now, there have been reports that when people from Ranger boards, like Ranger Board or Ranger Crew, they got their head fins a little bit messed up because it's made by cheap rubber. And it's a concern because over time, if you live, for example, in a high humidity place where it's very, very hot, this will start to bend over time. So I definitely recommend it if you live in a very high humidity area. Just, you know, put it in an area where it's very cool. Otherwise, this will start to bend over time. I wish they could have just did it like the original. I mean, this one had more plastic than, actually I would say more rubber or plastic, I'm not really sure, but this definitely will wear out over time. I mean, that's just a theory of mine. I do believe that this will wear out over time. But anyway, other than that, everything is just fantastic. If you're a big fan of the Green Ranger and the Dragonzord, you should definitely not miss out on this. Definitely, it's already at the moment at my local Toys R Us. There isn't any Dragonzords available, but in your area probably is. Or if you want, you could just order online. I think that's more of a better option.